Welcome to a journey into the world of hacking. This term often conjures images of shadowy figures behind keyboards, infiltrating systems, and stealing data. But there's so much more to the story. Hacking, at its core, is about understanding and manipulating systems. And while it can be used maliciously, it can also be a powerful tool for good. Ethical hacking, for instance, plays a crucial role in cybersecurity, helping to identify and fix vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. At the same time, however, we need to be clear. Engaging in hacking activities for illegal purposes is against the law and goes against ethical guidelines. This is not a path to be taken lightly or without consideration for the potential consequences. In this world, knowledge is power, but it must be used responsibly. Hacking, when done ethically, can be an important tool for cybersecurity. First up, meet the good guys of the hacking world, the white hat hackers. These are the ethical hackers, the ones who use their skills for the greater good. They are the superheroes of the cyber world, working tirelessly to strengthen security systems and keep our data safe from digital predators. White hat hackers are often employed by companies and organizations to test the robustness of their security systems. They are the experts who probe, poke, and prod at systems, networks, and applications, always on the lookout for vulnerabilities that could be exploited by less ethical hackers. Their goal? To identify these vulnerabilities before the bad guys do and fix them, ensuring the security of our digital assets. They are akin to undercover agents, blending their skills with a deep understanding of the hacker mindset. They think like a hacker, act like a hacker, but all their actions are driven by a strong ethical compass and within the boundaries of the law. They are the unsung heroes in the war against cybercrime, their contributions invaluable in this digital age. They not only protect our personal and financial data, but also contribute significantly to national security by safeguarding critical infrastructures. So, the next time you securely log into your email or make an online transaction without a hitch, remember there's probably a white hat hacker working behind the scenes ensuring that your data remains safe and secure. White hat hackers, our cybersecurity heroes, work diligently to protect our digital world. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the black hat hackers. These individuals are the digital world's villains, who use their intricate knowledge of computer systems for malicious intent. Unlike their white hat counterparts, black hat hackers are driven by personal gain, revenge, or simply the thrill of disruption. They are the cyber criminals, the perpetrators of cyber attacks that we often hear about in the news. They exploit vulnerabilities in systems not to mend them, but to create chaos or to steal valuable data. Take, for instance, the act of data theft. Black hat hackers infiltrate secure networks to gain unauthorized access to confidential information. This could range from personal data such as credit card details and social security numbers to corporate secrets and classified government information. This stolen data is then often sold on the dark web, leading to identity theft, financial loss, and a host of other problems. System disruption is another common activity. Black hat hackers might use techniques like denial of service attacks to overwhelm a network and render it inaccessible, causing significant disruption to businesses and individuals alike. It's important to understand the motives and methods of black hat hackers, not to glorify their actions, but to better protect ourselves and our systems against them. Cybersecurity is our best defense in this ongoing battle against these digital villains. Black hat hackers, the villains of the story, are a constant reminder of the dark side of this digital era. In the gray area, we find gray hat hackers and hacktivists. Let's dive into the world of gray hat hackers first. These are the individuals who reside in the nebulous middle ground of the hacking spectrum. Unlike their black hat counterparts, they don't hack with malicious intent, nor are they strictly ethical like the white hats. They might break into systems without authorization, but their motives are often to expose vulnerabilities, not to exploit them for personal gain. While their actions may be technically illegal, their intentions are generally altruistic, aiming to improve the system rather than harm it. This dichotomy often sparks debates about legality and morality in the cybersecurity community. Now let's shift gears and talk about hacktivists, an entirely different breed of hackers. The term hacktivist is a blend of hacker and activist, and that's exactly what these individuals are. They use their hacking skills to promote or bring attention to political or social causes. They're not interested in personal gain or causing chaos for the sake of it. Instead, they aim to bring about change, to expose wrongdoing, or to give voice to the voiceless. Prominent hacktivist groups, such as Anonymous, have made headlines over the years for their high-profile actions against governments, corporations, and other entities they perceive as corrupt or unjust. Their activities range from website defacement to data leaks, all in the name of their cause. However, just like grey hat hackers, the actions of hacktivists are often legally and ethically questionable, sparking debates about the ends justifying the means. In conclusion, while grey hat hackers and hacktivists may operate outside the conventional boundaries of legality, their actions often shine a spotlight on important issues, be it security vulnerabilities or societal injustices. They epitomize the saying, "One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter." Their existence and actions serve as a reminder that hacking is not just a black and white matter, but has many shades of grey. Grey hat hackers and hacktivists, often controversial figures, highlight the complex moral landscape of hacking. Now, let's delve into some common hacking techniques. Hacking, a term that often instills fear in the hearts of many, is not just a single-faceted activity. It's a myriad of techniques, each more cunning than the last. Among these, three stand out as particularly common: phishing, malware, and social engineering. Phishing, a term that draws its roots from the word phishing, is a deceptive technique where hackers bait unsuspecting victims into revealing sensitive information. Picture this: you receive an email from your bank asking you to update your credentials. You click the link, enter your details, and voila, you've just been phished. The email wasn't from your bank, but from a hacker masquerading as your bank. Next, we have malware, a portmanteau of malicious software. This is a broad category that includes viruses, worms, ransomware, and spyware. These harmful pieces of software are often disguised as legitimate applications or hidden within them. Once downloaded and installed, they wreak havoc on your system, stealing data, corrupting files, and sometimes even holding your data hostage for a ransom. Lastly, let's talk about social engineering. This technique involves the manipulation of human psychology to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information or granting access to secure systems. Unlike phishing or malware, social engineering doesn't require sophisticated coding skills. Instead, it relies on the art of persuasion, deception, and exploitation of trust. While these techniques may sound daunting, fear not. Cybersecurity measures are your knight in shining armor. Regular software updates, strong unique passwords, two-factor authentication, and a healthy dose of skepticism towards any unsolicited information requests can go a long way in protecting you against these threats. Remember, hackers are like illusionists. They rely on distraction, deception, and your trust in the familiar. But once you know the tricks, the illusion loses its power. Understanding these techniques is crucial in building robust defenses against them. So, stay vigilant, stay informed, and most importantly, stay safe in the digital world. Enter the realm of ethical hacking. This is an area where hacking skills are used for good. Instead of breaking into systems for malicious purposes, ethical hackers, also known as penetration testers, use their abilities to identify and patch vulnerabilities. Imagine a world where our digital lives are constantly under threat from cyber attacks. Now imagine a group of skilled individuals who leverage the very tools used by attackers to fortify our defenses. That's the world of ethical hacking. Ethical hackers are like the digital world's superheroes, working behind the scenes to ensure our online safety. They take on the responsibility of testing systems and networks, seeking out weak points that could potentially be exploited by malicious hackers. Once they find these vulnerabilities, they work tirelessly to patch them up, strengthening the system's defenses. Ethical hacking, a beacon of hope in the world of cybersecurity, shows us that hacking can be a force for good. As we conclude our journey, let's recap. We've traveled through the complex world of hacking, meeting different types of hackers along the way. The white hats, our digital knights, who use their skills to protect systems and fix vulnerabilities. The black hats, the villains of our tale, who engage in illegal activities, harming others for their gain. Then, the grey hats and hacktivists, who often walk a blurred line between right and wrong, their objectives as varied as their methods. The common thread tying them all together, the power of hacking knowledge. But with great power comes great responsibility. The key is to harness this knowledge ethically and legally, using it not to exploit, but to protect and strengthen, to be the white hat in a world that too often wears black. Remember, the power of hacking lies in how you choose to use it. Let's be the heroes, not the villains, in our digital world.